Now we're live, buddies. Now that Justin is back, let me know if you can hear Valhalla in the background, Justin.
All right, play it.
No, one of my buddies is in my living room on his PS5 playing Valhalla.
Oh, well, I don't hear it.
Okay. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Lads Gaming Experience. Yeah, Lads Gaming Experience podcast. It's been 2 weeks since I've done that, and I just completely lost it.
Hello.
Yeah, this week we are having our first return guest, actually.
Nice. I feel
Yeah.
so honored.
Oh yeah, you should. Um,
Mhm.
I only had to bribe him by our subject for the week, but
Yeah, that's what's gonna. That's what it takes to get me here.
yeah. So this week we're going to be talking about Assassin's Creed. Which, Colin, how much experience do you have with Assassin's Creed?
Mm, I played three of them in total.
Oh.
Like all the way through?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and Assassin's Creed, whatever the Civil War one is.
That's Assassin's Creed 3.
That's three. You said three already.
So that's Assassin's Creed 2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, 4. You just physically hurt Justin. I hope you realize.
You did. My butthole puckered a little bit.
It's
See,
a good thing you just took a shit.
well, after 4,
Yeah.
they stopped doing the PvP, and that's what I love. So I was just like, screw it.
The PvP
Yeah,
in
it
Revelations
was
is
kind of
really
fun,
good.
actually. It was really fun.
I absolutely love to have a lot of hours in both 3 and 4 in the PvP.
Um, Yeah, Justin, I'm about to hurt you a little bit as well.
Oh no.
I have not played a whole lot of Assassin's Creed myself.
You're all heathens. Absolute heathens. You don't have good taste.
Absolute heathens, he said. I played the first one all the way through. I played a little bit of the second one. I played the third one all the way through. I played Revelations.
Brotherhood,
I played
please.
Brotherhood.
Oh, thank God.
Because I would go over to Tim's house and I'd play that. But
Oh
after
yeah.
after that, I played a little bit of Valhalla. Like I've dabbled in Valhalla, um,
Oh, that's a great game too.
but I have Origins and I have Odyssey that I can play.
Both are fantastic. I highly recommend.
Yeah,
Which one was the earliest in the series? Origin?
the earliest out of all of them.
Uh,
Oh, the
yeah.
earliest like
of those
timeline
two.
wise.
There's Odyssey, Origin. Which one's first?
Huh?
Like between those two, or I don't
Yeah,
know.
between those two.
Oh, okay, which one came out first, Origin or Odyssey?
Oh, Origins came out first. Like
And
I
that's
was also
the.
confused, Justin. Don't feel bad.
real lifetime. Yeah. It went
I
Origins,
mean,
Odyssey, Valhalla.
Okay.
in Origins is the Egypt one, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or is it Odyssey?
With Bayek and shit.
Okay.
All right. So Justin, when did they stop with the timeline outside of you being inside of the Animus?
That's kind of like a weird thing. Like in one of the, it's really weird. Because you're technically still playing a person in the Animus. It's just
Well,
the
yeah,
person after
that's like the whole
after
concept of the
Desmond.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't Desmond
But
die?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
in three, I think.
So he dies
Okay.
Yeah.
like a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he dies in three, and then I don't think they do anyone. Like, or no, they do the one for Black Flag, but it's just a first person view of someone at Abstergo. And like you don't know who you are or anything. Blah blah
Okay.
blah. And then
Because
like after that they go to Layla.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, Desmond died, so how the fuck are they doing this?
Yeah, now there's someone called Layla that is like following in Desmond's footsteps. Just
Well, I don't
female
like
Desmond.
Layla then.
You don't like Layla?
No,
Yeah. Fuck
trying to
Layla.
replace Desmond. Yeah.
I
All
was
all
really
my
hoping
homies hate Layla.
they'd bring back Desmond, but they my hopes were shattered.
How about
They could
this?
bring him back into Animus.
I was supposed to say,
That'd
how
be
about
cool.
this? They have one of Desmond's ancestors, like Desmond's, not ancestors, fucking. He's an ancestor of somebody using the Animus, and they use the Animus to go into
Become him. To
Desmond's
use
head going into the
Animus.
Animus going into the first game.
This is some Inception level bullshit right here. I
Breaking the
like
fourth
it.
wall.
Oh, It's like I feel like that would be a great way to remaster like the first or second game or something like
That'd be kind of cool. Fucking weird, but cool.
that. You literally you incept yourself into the Animus to play the first game again. Um, if anybody, okay, what company makes Assassin's Creed? It's Ubisoft, right?
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. If you are listening, do it. Do it. I
Yeah,
dare you.
I'm sure. I'm sure this will get back to them. They'll know. They'll know.
They'll know. All right. So let's start off real quick about Assassin's Creed 1. Okay. Or I guess actually, Justin, I've got a better idea. Which one's your favorite Assassin's Creed?
Oh, singing Brotherhood by far.
Brotherhood by far.
Oh man. Well, okay, Brotherhood is my favorite like Assassin's Creed game. I've got a whole spiel about how like the newest ones are like kind of less Assassin's Creed,
Yeah. So,
than you'd like. But
since you just brought that up, I'm gonna go on my own little rant about that. I was playing Valhalla, and just in the beginning, I'm playing it, and it's like I feel like I'm playing Assassin's Creed. Like it feels like Assassin's Creed, but it's very head-on combat. And I'm like, that's not what
Yeah,
Assassin's
it's
Creed
not
is.
assassins.
Yeah,
that
like
yeah, my argument is they're not good Assassin's Creed games, but they're fantastic games.
Games.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's just like and then you're literally raiding a village, and at the beginning I don't even know if you can do like an aerial assassination, nothing like that.
You're
I
just a
think you
Viking.
can. Yeah, but
I
it's
literally just run at people and attack them. That's all I.
yeah, that's the easiest and quickest way to do things.
Um, but yeah, that was kind of my gripe by playing Valhalla so far was that it didn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game, but it had like the mechanics of an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, but yeah, no Brotherhood. Why Brotherhood?
I don't know. It's like so I started playing Assassin's Creed with Assassin's Creed 2,
Okay.
and I just loved it so much. I think just the next one, how good it was, just kind of put it over the top, and it's like super nostalgic and my favorite.
Oh yeah, so
Like
it's
where you could like recruit assassins and stuff like
I
that.
do really like that.
Yeah.
You know what else is really great about Brotherhood?
What's up?
The literal trailer for Brother,
Oh,
the Tobuscus one.
let's play it. Tobuscus. Everyone
Yeah,
go watch Tobuscus literal
literal
trailer
trailer
for
for
Assassin's
Assassin's
Creed
Creed Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
Man,
Now
that
act like you
is
didn't do it. They're
The
not
old
funny.
trailers for Assassin's Creed were amazing.
oh yeah. Well, I mean,
No.
I still think the trailers are still decent, but
I couldn't tell you the last time I've seen an Assassin's Creed trailer that wasn't back in like Brotherhood era.
uh, I watched half of my trailers through Tobuscus anyway, so I never like I just got like the cinematics. I didn't get the words behind or anything like that.
Where did that guy go? Is he alive?
I have no idea. Let me just Google what happened to Tobuscus real quick. What happened to should happen to if I could spell. Uh,
Story of my life.
in April of 2016, his ex-girlfriend made several allegations against him, including that he was addicted to drugs, that he cheated on several of his former partners, and that he drugged and raped her.
God damn.
Yeah,
The fuck? He was really big back in the day. Holy crap.
yeah.
Like
I
his
think he.
whole
It
like
looks like he's still like kind of doing videos.
yeah, but they're not like super
He.
viewed. Like one is 65,000 views and in his popular uploads he has like 33 million, 18 million.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a shame. Anyway, he still has
I
6 million
digress.
subscribers.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Well, his last video got 1.1 million views.
Sure, I kind of want to watch it. What email did you get
But
from YouTube?
yeah, I have no idea. I'm kind of curious now. Yeah, his videos definitely are not getting the views that they used to.
Wait, didn't he start a games channel, Toby Games?
Shit. Let's
Oh
see.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he
Yep.
did. This is his like the one where I watched all the Happy Wheels and shit.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
Keep going. Keep going.
Back
Sorry.
to Assassin's Creed. Uh, Brotherhood. I don't remember anything about what happens in Brotherhood. I'll be honest. I was gonna
Oh,
do research before this, but my friend came over and we started playing Magic. And he
bro, it's
got out
fucking.
his PS5, and so we've been playing around with that. Um, but yeah, no, like I was gonna do research and like actually look up like fucking like what each of the Assassin's Creed storylines are, and I just completely forgot about that.
Don't
But
worry, I got it in my head.
all right, Brotherhood. Tell me what happens in Brotherhood.
Well, it's 1400s Rome, so the Colosseum's all fucked and shit. Basically, you're going after the Borgia, who is now he got away in Assassin's Creed 2 or something,
Okay.
and he's now the Pope. And so you try to kill the Pope. And then there's this guy, Cesare, you know? He doesn't like the Pope, so he kills him for you. But then Cesare like destroys your villa. Like what the fuck, bro?
Like, bro, not
Like
cool.
it physically hurts you because you spend all of Assassin's Creed 2 building up this villa, and then at the beginning of Brotherhood they destroy the whole thing. And then uh you basically like, okay, well now I want to kill this guy, and then you go kill Cesare after a bunch of stuff.
That actually does not sound like a bad storyline.
Oh, it's a good storyline, and
Like,
it continues through to Revelations. They're all three kind of in the same storyline.
because I don't know what you think about with Assassin's Creed Con, but I do not. My first thought is never, oh, this story is gonna be great. It,
I mean, I enjoyed all of the ones I played a lot.
That's what kind of hooked me was the storyline,
Yeah, so I
but
thought the story
each
was
his own,
amazing.
you know.
Yeah.
Because one of my favorite things when I played the first Assassin's Creed game, I played with my friend Austin back in the day. And we would literally just like walk around and just kill civilians because you didn't desync by killing civilians in the first one. Uh, it was just like, well, let's just kill people. That's what we're gonna
GTA,
do.
bro.
Yeah, GTA Assassin's Creed style.
Yeah.
I think you did desync after like a certain amount, but you just had to wait like 10 seconds or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, in stinking Valhalla, if you have a great sword and you swing it in a crowd, you immediately die. Like a lot of fights take place in crowds, and so I would constantly have to redo a mission because I killed too many civilians. Just one swipe, they're all dead.
Oh my god. This
Yeah, it's
isn't
pretty
Hitman.
stupid.
You can't just kill anybody you want.
I mean,
Yes, I
technically you
can.
can.
I mean, you can, but and Hitman, like you lose score for it, and that's it. Like,
True. But if you don't care about score,
yeah, exactly.
I can't tell you how many times in Hitman that I have killed every single person
Bro,
on the map.
I was looking at my games on PlayStation yesterday, and I didn't realize I had Hitman like in my library.
I think it was a free game there, Hitman 2,
Yeah, I think
a
no, the
little bit.
first one.
First one.
Yeah, the first like the OG Hitman. I did not
I've
realize.
never played a Hitman. I would just like you guys to know that.
Oh
I
man,
okay,
I've been
well,
play. I
that's
literally
fun.
like
Goodbye.
I played about 30 hours of Hitman last weekend alone. Um,
Yeah.
I can't tell you. Hitman 2 and 1, I have way too many hours in it.
oh, they're so much fun. They really are.
And I've
Okay.
like seen people play it and stuff, but I just never have myself. I have one, but I
Yeah.
just don't play it.
It's a little weird to buy it on PC and stuff like that. I would get it on like your PS5 or
Yeah,
something.
console.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
say
where I
I
got
beat
it.
them. I beat 1, 2, and through
3 just came
1
out.
and 2.
Yeah.
Well, it's Blood Money. The first one of Blood Money. Uh, on the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 2, and the Xbox One multiple times.
Jesus. Oh, anyway.
Assassin's Creed, yeah.
Assassin's Creed. Yeah. Okay, let's go in order. So there's Assassin's Creed 1 comes out. All right, and that's with Ezio. So
Yeah,
he's
no, one is Altair.
Altair.
Yeah,
Ezio's 2, right?
yeah, he's
Okay.
two
Altair.
Brotherhood and Revelation.
Do you think Altair is the best so far?
Personally, I like him the best.
You like him
I
the
mean,
best?
I like Ezio the best, but Altair is like this godlike figure in all the early games,
Well,
and
yeah.
so
He
you're just
literally
like
got.
that guy is
I remember
badass.
him. He got banished from the Assassin's cult,
Yeah,
and
man.
like had to like root out the corruption and became the leader of it.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, yeah, if you think about it, like Bayek would be like, probably a bigger figure because he started the whole thing
mm.
in Origins, but you know,
Is that
I
what
don't know.
the storyline of Origins is? Is you literally starting the Assassin's Creed?
Kind of. It's literally just the end. Is like the whole game is getting revenge, and then at the end you kind of start like this bigger cause called the Hidden Ones and
Oh,
stuff like that.
well, anyway. So you have Assassin's Creed 1 with Altair, Assassin's Creed
Yep.
2 with Ezio, Brotherhood's with Ezio too, right?
Yep. So is
And,
Revelations.
and then Revelations is with Ezio. How did you feel about Revelations?
I liked it. I like how they kind of closed out the trilogy.
Oh
The
yeah,
gameplay wasn't probably my favorite. Was probably my least favorite in the whole trilogy and the story and
yeah.
everything. But
That's what I hear from a lot of people is that they really
I
don't
like.
like the
Yeah.
gameplay. Did you really like the multiplayer?
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh my
God.
god, the
Oh yeah.
multiplayer in Revelations. Tim and I used to play that shit all the
Holy crap.
time.
Yes, it was so good.
It was so fun for no reason. Do you remember that, Colin? Or did you play?
Which
No,
one?
you didn't play Revelations, did you?
I didn't have it myself, but I have played it.
Okay. Because if you was it so like the multiplayer is literally what you go around and you literally have to try to find the other assassins
Mhm.
hmm
and kill
I mean,
them before they
in
finally
the
kill you.
later ones, there was several different game types. The reason I
Yeah,
liked it better, as in starting in the Assassin's Creed 3
yeah.
and Black Flag, it was just so much fun.
Now, Justin, you're trying to 100% Assassin's Creed 3 right now. Is it holding up to
Yeah.
what it was before?
No, I hated it when I played it the first time, and I hate it now. It's probably my least favorite Assassin's Creed game. No
Yeah,
offense,
I love
but
it. The only
but
part I didn't like is whenever you have to play as like the
the first
older
guy,
guy.
yeah,
No, I hate the older guy.
You hate the
yeah.
older guy?
Yeah, I like the
Uh,
young dude.
Edward, no, Edward, Hatham
Hate them,
Kenway,
yeah. And
Edward's father,
yeah.
and Connor's father.
Especially then you play
Weirdly
as
enough,
Connor, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Connor's cool. I like him.
Um, Shoot, what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh, the move. It's just they're in an awkward stage. The movement is like they try to do something really big with it, and it just
Because
came out really
they
clunky.
do like the whole like obstacle course in the trees
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
that it was just so weird.
it doesn't pathfind very well. And some of the levels are kind of got some poor level design. But other than that, it's a good game. It's just not
I think the
very
story's
much.
okay because you're literally
Yeah,
like building like a settlement.
yeah, and you literally like do every single big event in the
Historical event,
Revolutionary
yeah.
War. Yeah. You were the one that started the Boston Tea Party. You rode Paul Revere on your horse. You were
Oh,
the reason that Bunker Hill wasn't a
you,
failure.
you
Like
just
all of
you
that stuff.
nice.
rode Paul Revere. You didn't ride him
Yeah,
on your horse. You rode him.
Yeah.
yeah, you did. Uh, um, yeah, I mean, I like three's the only one where I really like paid attention to the story, and I thought it was really good. And then we go to four, and I've heard
Black Flag
only good things about
was
Black Flag.
Black
Well,
Flag's amazing. The ship parts, dear Lord, does it take you forever to get to places?
that's the
That was
fun
my
part though.
gripe. No,
Yeah,
It,
because
I
I heard the
hated it.
ships are great.
yeah,
I
like
hated
it
ship
feels so
battles.
good when you see where you're trying to get to. It feels like you actually like crossed the
But
sea.
yeah, it took as long to cross the sea.
True.
It took
Um,
forever. I was like, dude, I hated when I had to get onto a ship.
I think four is a good game, but like the story is kind of lackluster.
Okay. Have you had?
Assassins wise,
Okay,
but
Justin, which ones have you 100% so far?
I've done the Ezio trilogy, so two Brotherhood and Revelations.
Okay,
I've done Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla,
okay,
and
and
I'm gonna do one last.
you're working on three now because you hate it the most.
Yeah, well, and it's like the next, lowest that haven't done yet.
Okay. Because you've been streaming that over on your channel, which is
Oh yeah,
twitch.tv/Rage Against Toast.
yeah. Go check out Rage Against Toast, and I randomly stream, so there's no timeline. So if
Yeah.
you catch me, you catch me. But I am
Sometimes, yeah.
streaming my
Sometimes
whole
he's yeah.
journey.
Sometimes he streams every day. Sometimes he streams once a week. Sometimes he doesn't stream ever. Uh,
You're gonna have to hit that notification button to find out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And he doesn't save his videos, so you can't even like go back and watch past broadcasts.
Well, that's true because I play a lot of copyrighted music.
Oh shit, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, cause yeah, you restarted 3 recently
Yeah.
on your
Like
stream.
yeah, last week
All
I
right.
started 3 and
I
started
remember
streaming.
because I saw you start streaming Assassin's Creed 3 and I was at work and I was like, this motherfucker is streaming and I'm not even home.
Fuck you, bitch. I ain't got no life.
Uh, let's hear. So, I already lost track of where we were. So what are you gonna do after 3? Are you gonna do 4 after 3?
Yep. We'll go up to 4
Okay.
and then
Um.
we'll do Unity, I think is next. Then Syndicate.
Okay. I was supposed to say I don't remember anything about, like, I don't know anything about Unity or Syndicate. I've not touched either of them.
Oh. Well,
I
Unity's just the French Revolution and Syndicate is like industrialization and
Isn't Unity the
Europe.
one where they try to get like online co-op stuff going?
Yeah, and then people liked it, but they didn't really like it, so it didn't.
And I
And
say I
it's
heard it was terrible, so I never
Yeah,
played it.
it's
yeah, I
rated as it's got the worst rating out of any Assassin's Creed game.
yeah, because I heard like because of Ubisoft servers, like it was just terrible.
Oh yeah, like imagine Smite servers right now,
Mm.
but the entire game.
Have you tried getting on since last night, by the way?
No.
I haven't either. Okay.
There's a guy in my server right now playing Smite.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, like, okay, last night, Colin, oh my God, we literally had to restart the game after every single match because it wouldn't let us put in, like, wouldn't let us go on a queue, and nothing. Like,
Yeah.
and then you had to sit on, like, the login screen. Justin's froze, like,
It froze on the queue screen, so I didn't know that it froze.
although they do have, like, a really neat new background.
Oh yeah, I do like that.
Yeah, if it, like, moved at all, I think it would be a little better,
Oh yeah.
but,
But who's just sitting there staring at it, you know?
yeah, other than just look at a JPEG, just in the background. Anyway,
True.
um, Unity. All right, so it's about the French Revolution. All right,
Yeah, basically.
all right. That's in the early 1800s. I'm not a history major.
Uh, yeah, I think so. They took kind of an example from the U.S. Revolution.
Okay, so right after there. And then is Syndicate before or after Unity?
After. It's
After.
After.
like major industrialization and stuff
Oh, wait,
like
wait,
that.
wait.
That was the one
Wait.
that was the brother and sister, wasn't it?
Yeah, yep.
Oh yeah. Wasn't Syndicate and
Almost got
Unity,
that one.
weren't they in development at the same time? It was pretty much like Unity is if you want to do multiplayer, and Syndicate's if you want to do single player.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, they came out still they were doing them at the same time,
Okay.
which is what they normally do because they used to release a game every year.
Okay.
And then after like the semi-failure of Unity and Syndicate, they started rethinking like, okay, we'll do a 2-year development time.
Okay. And then they came out with Origins.
Yep.
Okay. Which apparently,
Which
Origins.
one's Odyssey? So Origins is the Egypt one.
yeah,
What?
Yep.
Which one's
the Greek.
Odyssey? I don't remember that one.
Really? Oh, that's one of
It's
the best ones. It's
yeah,
great. Well, okay, sorry. It's a great game.
not a great Assassin's Creed game, but a great
Yeah,
game.
it's a great game. Yeah.
I don't remember because I remember what the Egypt one looks like. I remember the landscapes and everything. I don't remember that one like at all.
Oh, the Odyssey, in my personal opinion, has the best landscapes out of any of the games so far.
Like just to look at, or to actually like
Yeah,
climb and
just
explore. Or...
the most what is that? Visually appealing.
I,
Um,
I like
they're
the
fun to explore too.
aesthetics.
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in Odyssey too.
I suppose it goes.
First,
How I haven't seen much of Origins. How much of it is just like desert? Like you're just running
huh,
around.
a decent amount. They do like sprinkle like unmarked settlements and stuff around the place, so it doesn't seem so deserted.
Okay. Just so it's not just a flat,
Yeah,
plain landscape of
yeah. So it's not just like boring and stuff like that. And running across dunes for
just
hours.
sand dunes just to run across. Okay, how
There,
long does it
yeah.
take? Because I remember in 3 they really started ramping up the size of like the maps and shit.
Oh God, yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
I
it's
remember
huge
one
difference.
one and two it did take a little while, but they would always teleport you back to where you needed to go at certain points.
Yeah.
It was literally just like a big city.
Yeah,
Where after that, it was huge.
yeah,
Yeah, they started uh, exponentially increasing the sizes of their maps.
yeah. How long? Okay, so you said you had 110 hours in Valhalla, right?
Yeah.
And then you finally 100% it.
hmm
All right. How much of that was just kind of running from place to place?
Um, Not a whole lot. I mean, the horses. Okay, yeah, I'd say a quarter of it.
A quarter of it? Okay.
Yeah, because the last trophy is finish every single thing on the map, and to get to most of them, you have to run there. There's no like viewpoint close or something.
You can't just like teleport to a viewpoint and be right there or anything like that.
Yeah, basically, there's some that are like that, but the majority of them are pretty far away.
Oh man. I don't know why. I was just thinking, because when Ghost of Tsushima came out, I played a lot of that. Um,
I
and
haven't played it still.
what?
I haven't played it
You
still.
haven't played it still? It's a
No.
lot. There are a lot of like different places that you can go to. I really like its map design and stuff like that. But I literally at one point I was trying to make sure I got everything, so I'm literally running all across this fucking island, just like trying to make sure I get everything before I advance the story, and that took forever.
Because you can't go back.
Well, you can like teleport around and shit like that, but like the
Uh,
amount of like space that you actually like can the fog of war goes away on isn't a whole lot. Uh,
well,
like there, I think there are like certain like yeah, the certain equipment and shit that you can wear. But
hmm.
yeah, no, that's what I like to think of when I explore of just fucking literally just running like in little lines just to see if I can find one thing in a corner of the map.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is, to be honest.
Um, are you still doing your guide that you're gonna post on YouTube?
Um, I've fallen off of Reese, because I finished that video, the first one I posted, right when I 100% of the game. And so I kind of got burnt out of playing it anymore.
Oh, okay.
So there's one video to get probably one of the hardest trophies, but that's about it. And there may be more in the future, but for now, until maybe some DLC drops, I don't think I'm gonna be doing a whole lot on there.
How to easily get the Overdesign 2 trophy, Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
It is so stupid. Like if you read the freaking
You got 53 views on that
verbatim.
video.
Yeah, I know. I was actually kind of surprised. I just looked the other day and I'm like, wow, that okay, that's a lot more than I was expecting.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
um verbatim, that trophy is so complicated.
yeah. That it sounds fucking
Yeah,
complicated.
hence over design too.
So, how much research do you actually do into actually looking at like how to get trophies and shit yourself?
Um, Really not a whole lot. I like to kind of half the fun is figuring out how to do it.
Oh yeah.
Now, if something gets me frustrated enough, I'll probably just look it up just to get it over with. But usually, if it's
I guess here just
well
go,
thought out,
fuck this shit, throw on this controller, except not really because it's a really expensive controller.
yeah, no, I'm not throwing the controller, but I want to. But yeah,
Oh,
basically at that point.
which reminds me, Colin, when are you gonna get your PS5?
Shit.
Shit.
I'm
She.
I'm broke as a joke. Like I have groceries to go pick up here in a little bit.
Is there a PS5 in those groceries?
Hell no. There's some baby potatoes and some chicken strips and a loaf of bread.
Oh shit, is that dinner tonight?
Uh, I bought Cane's earlier, and I have two chicken strips left on it.
Like,
That's gonna
like
feast.
Raisin Canes?
Yeah,
Where do you live? Wait, South?
South.
yeah.
See,
Nice.
see if
I'm
Justin
jealous. I
has
want
one.
some Raisin Canes.
They're all over the place here.
Ah, which actually I don't know why that reminded me, Justin. I'll be in town in a couple months.
Why is that?
My sister's having a baby.
Oh, tell me when the babies get married, then maybe we'll talk.
Well, the baby's a dude, so.
Oh,
I mean, she still gets married.
Well, I'm still. Just tell me, man, and then we'll talk about hanging out.
Then we'll talk.
It's a little too soon.
In the next, 23,
Honestly,
4 years.
yeah, knowing all of my siblings, okay, only one of my siblings got married at a decent time, like, quote
A
unquote,
decent
by
time.
society standards. He got married in his like early 20s. Uh, my sister got
Shit.
married and she was like 27.
I mean, we're shooting for that.
Having been with her husband for 10 years.
Okay, well I think if you're that long together, I'm sure the
Julia and I
girl kind of gets
have been
pissed
together
off.
for almost 7 years.
Yeah, but y'all don't want to get married.
No, we really don't. We might have a
But
ceremony,
you're married except in name, basically.
pretty much, yeah. And then it's real funny. I'll hop on like a Discord server and I'll be talking to people on there, and I'll tell them I'm like, oh yeah, no, I got to go, guys. The wife needs me to do something. Uh, I do that shit all the time. So I literally have a Discord server that I'm on that I'll talking occasionally, and they all think I'm actually married,
Hmm.
and it's great. And they're all like babies. They're all like 19, 20. Every time they ask me how old I am, I give them a different age. Uh,
Dude, I feel everyone in the server that's joined, like I feel like a dinosaur compared to them.
oh man, I can only like guess. I've seen some of the people that have joined that server. I just
I
realized
haven't.
that switches that shit. Yeah. I've seen some of the people that joined that server.
I'm in
Um,
most group you in this.
yeah.
How you're looking at my server, just showing
Yeah,
everything.
it just like pops up. I honestly forgot it does that.
Like it
Uh,
just broke it down into three separate
I
boxes.
know it's just well, that's Colin's server, guys. Uh,
What what's Raptor chat?
For
Raptor
the
chat.
aisle.
Oh yeah.
It's
For
another game we started
I,
playing.
yeah, I forgot. I had it. Like if I actually want to look at shit, I don't even know if I can do it on there. I have
Yeah,
to
you
like
should move this crisscross guy into the shame room.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
by
literally
himself.
why we made that room is for him.
Was it for him that you made that room?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And it was like Jake was making a comment earlier. It was, and Chris was in there, like he wasn't playing with it, he was just in the chat, and he was I was like, said something. I was like, "Hey, I forgot about the podcast," and he was like, "Well, like all of us have been in the podcast," and he was like, "Wait, has Chris been in it?" I was like, "No." He
no.
was like,
So he made the
"Oh,
shame
then."
room.
Well, like he always goes AFK, and so like he's just sitting there, we're just talking to him. He's not talking, so I was like, "I'm creating the room for you."
Move him to the shame room.
And now I just have it set. If you're AFK, you just go there
Yeah,
after a while.
which reminds me, we need to play Phasmophobia again soon.
Yeah, they
I,
updated it again. So
I've been having a hankering of playing that game. Justin, you
they
can
made
play.
it so whenever the ghost is actually hunting, if you're making noise now, it'll actually like beeline to you.
Like talking noise.
Yeah, like if you're actually talking while it's hunting, like it'll start looking for you.
Like,
And they can actually open and close doors now.
oh shit.
So
So the
like
hunting
hiding
is
in
a lot more
closets and
dangerous.
yeah. So like now actually if you're talking, and they're hunting, it's coming for you. So and you can also use that to your advantage. Like if it's hunting about to get someone else, make a lot of noise and it'll maybe, get off them and start coming after you.
You just get a nice little gin that you're all the way on the other side of the house. It hears you and it fucking teleports all the way to you because it's so fast.
You
Um,
Just
guys
no
talking
more
about
hiding in closets for
phasmophobia?
me, I
yeah,
guess.
Phasmophobia.
No, I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole.
It's not
You
bad.
don't.
Just don't be Jake.
Yeah, no. You can handle it, Justin. You can handle it.
No, I can't.
I'm sure you
I
could
can't
handle it
handle it.
right now for sure.
No, no.
I'm gonna gift it to you on Steam, okay?
I'm not gonna play it. You're gonna waste your money. I'll watch people play it, but I ain't playing that shit. Nope.
It
No
really,
way.
it's not scary when you watch them play it at all, and then you play it for the first time, and it sounds like just the sounds you hear is just fucking terrifying, and then you get used to it.
Yes,
I'm gonna
like
play
nah,
it.
I literally don't care at all. I just
It's really
I'm gonna
funny.
play
It
it
just
in
well,
VR.
okay. Here you go, Justin. Just like adopt an Australian accent. Okay, that's step one.
Why?
Well, step two, just run around the house and go like, "Oi, cunt!" and then
I mean, I guess yeah, you can do that, but it's
uh,
still gonna jump scare the piss out of me.
There's really
Sometimes, yeah.
not too many jump scares.
Yeah, the ghost doesn't always appear. You have to find the ghost first. So like you.
Only kind of like jump scares. Is like if you get scared of noises, kind of. I mean, those
Yeah.
sometimes like whisper in your ear when you're not ready yet. But I mean,
You
that's
know.
like it.
Yeah. No. But anyway, you should watch. I think Team Four Star does one. They have like one video up of them playing Phasmophobia, like 3 or 4 of them.
See, I think Markiplier's is amazing. All of his videos with it.
Oh, I could probably watch that.
It's hilarious. Him and Septic Guy and all that. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't watch any Markiplier, but I think most Phasmophobia content is great.
I love Markiplier.
Um.
He does a lot of good horror stuff.
Anyway, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, we're getting off that again.
That game.
Which game do you think feels the best when it actually comes to assassinations?
Like assassinations, like we're talking like
Like how like different ways to kill
The Hidden
people.
Blade.
Yeah,
Jim.
like those things where you can actually walk up to people, kill them, and actually get away without people realizing it, and stuff like that.
I mean, personally, I think probably the newer ones feel a little better in that regard, just
Really?
because it's a little more robust. Like you can get this guy to come over to these bushes, or he doesn't have like a super specific pathing and stuff like that.
You can always what was it whisper or like whistle?
Whistle.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you can whistle in hiding places.
But even then,
You know, and the Hitman you throw a coin. Same thing.
Oh man, that's honestly using that coin sometimes is really funny.
I mean, literally, if you think about it, Hitman and Assassin's Creed has very similar mechanic. You wait to
Uh,
assassinate them like hidden in like a something.
a little bit.
Throw 'em
Yeah.
in. Like the hay bales, for example, in Assassin's Creed, the same thing if you're like in a trash
Hide in the
can
bushes.
or something.
I
You're
did
hitting
I
me.
did something this morning. I was playing the first. I was doing just like the first mission on the ship, the yacht, quote unquote, the training area.
Hmm.
And I don't know what the fuck happened, but I ended up getting half the ship after me. Uh,
Oh, you're talking about the new Hitman.
no, I'm talking
The,
about
the,
like the
you're talking about the new
original,
original.
like the original in like the training area, like the prologue.
See, what the true original, I don't think has that.
Yeah, it does.
That's the first thing.
It does.
See, because I'm thinking the one that's free that like everyone was able to get is like the new like they restarted like the Hitman name. It's just
Oh
Hitman.
yeah,
The
yeah.
original
No,
the
I'm not.
original Hitman is at the church.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. Is like the remastered game, the one that
The
came
one
out in
that's like your
2016 or something like that.
yeah. See, the one I was talking about earlier is the original Hitman.
Oh yeah,
That's the one I have a lot because your church is your hub there. It's actually the garden shack because you're the gardener for the church.
yeah. Well, it's really funny though because I'd have this ship after me, and then I fucking like I literally have to hide. I juke all of these people, and then I hide inside of like this fucking like meat locker behind it. This dude just cooking away, who doesn't know who I am, and I sat in there for like 2 minutes, and then I was able to come out and just take a chef uniform, and that was fine. But it was just really fucking funny how I don't know how, but one person looked at me and said, "Hey, you there." Does that happen in Assassin's Creed? Do people look at? Oh yeah, in certain areas when you trespass. Right, Justin?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to a single word you were saying for the past 5 minutes. What did you say?
Uh,
I thought, yeah, was Emily talking to you or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did hear something, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I heard her speak like real quick and then you muted. Uh, I was saying, do people ever actually recognize you in Assassin's Creed a whole lot?
Um, the mechanics get a little funky in the early ones. Like, no, yes and no. They had like set. Like, you could kill a guard, and then they'd be chasing you, and you just jump into a haystack and be like, I wonder where he went, and then just walk away. But in the newer ones, they kind of fix that.
Okay. Aw. I wonder where he went. Maybe he's in this one place that people can hide in this like
Yeah,
dead end.
and then just leaves.
Yeah.
Or like there's a meme that's like you're running away from a guard and he just sits on a bench,
Oh
which is
yeah.
like hiding, and they just walk right by him. I wonder where he could have gone.
I wonder if that would work in real life. You should try it.
And their outfits very obviously stand out from a crowd.
Just a little bit. That's why I was wondering if like
Yeah.
people ever actually get recognized.
No.
Oh. All right. Well, Colin,
Yes.
if you could kill anybody, who would you kill?
Um, I, I don't know.
Oh, come on! I'm not gonna send this tape into the FBI or anything.
I don't know how to answer that one.
No, I was gonna ask you if you had a random question for Justin, but I thought that would be funnier.
That is kind of funny. I like that one better.
Listen, I don't.
If you,
I don't think I can say that one.
if you could assassinate anybody Hitman style, who would it be?
I still don't think I can answer that.
You still don't want to answer that?
Suspicious. I think it's one of us.
Don't be suspicious. No, don't be suspicious.
Suspicious.
I don't know why that. I freaking love that part of the show. Anyway, do you actually have like a random question for Justin and me for the end of the show? Because we just hit the 40-minute mark.
What would y'all say about getting the Isle as a game? Because I know y'all probably don't have no idea what that is.
Isn't it the one where you're like you are a dinosaur or something like that, and you've got to
You
like
are a dinosaur.
you have to like roam around and as a
That would be
Pretty
dope.
much. Like, it's like a survival game, but you're a dinosaur and you grow. Yes.
Okay.
So kind of like that shark game, but dinosaurs.
Yeah,
But
Maneater.
it's massive multiplayer.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
shit,
the servers
that'd be
that
cool.
we're in is 150 people that's in it.
I mean,
I
yeah,
will be a
The only
velociraptor.
thing is like so like the servers that we play on, there's 3 servers that we play on mainly.
yeah,
In one server we have a Giga. And the Gigas, so the Apexes basically, take forever to grow. It takes like 6 hours to get them like full grown adult Giga, and I will never do that again. If mine dies, I will not do another Apex. Because I hate that. It took forever.
what do you need to
But-
do to make them grow? Just like wait
You-
and make sure they don't die.
Pretty much. Like you have to eat, drink. Eat and drink's basically all you have to do. But it's everyone else on the server. So like the bigger apexes and stuff, you can't just live on the AI to survive. So you have to hunt really other players. So like they try to look for you and kill you. And I died. I think so. It goes. So the apexes have 3 like stages in their life. There is the juvies, the subs, and the adult.
Been a juvie.
And I died hitting juvie. Like as soon as I clicked the damn button to grow to a juvie stage,
You died.
I think it was 3 times in the Giga, and that's like an hour and a half, 2 hours of life just gone. And I was like, I hate this.
Hmm.
But like the small, like I like the medium sized. I love the Dillos and the Aloes, or they're so much fun to me.
The Dillos? I figured Dillos would be small.
Well, they're actually like if you think about it in arc terms, they're not the same.
Okay.
Dillos are about the size of Aloes.
Like quesadillo.
Yeah. Quesadilla.
And like it has like Dillo's very fast, has the best night vision in the game,
Better than-
and the highest bleed damage. So that's also a thing. There's bleed damage and like regular like damage. So like T-Rexes they have a 70%, a full grown T-Rex has a 70% chance to break a bone of another dinosaur whenever he bites you. So that's his main way of he tries to break your bones so you can't move really and kills you that way. Where a Giga has like the second or third highest bleed damage in the game. So they're more about biting you and making you bleed to death.
I mean, I could definitely consider getting the Isle.
That
It's
sounds
not
kind of dope.
expensive.
A dope
It's
concept.
especially fun, cause in the servers we play, like, so you're only allowed to have 2 adult T-Rexes together, like on the thing,
Okay, so they're
which
like
makes sense. Cause I mean,
balanced.
yeah, they try to balance it because it's a noob servers that we're playing on,
Okay.
and you're allowed to have 3 Gigas. I think it's 2 Spinos, and that's all the Apex Predators. And then you're allowed to have 12 people in your party in general. So you can have 12 Allos, or 10 Allos and 2 Rexes. Like, I mean, you can get
Like
stupid
a
with it.
herd.
Where is it? It's on
That's,
Steam.
that's on Steam. It's called The Isle.
Yeah. See how much.
Tw- 20
Yeah, I
bucks.
could def. Is it really $20? I figured it'd be like 40.
And it's
Oh, it is
it's
20.
and like it's getting updated pretty often. Like there's about to be an update to add more. Like there's also a sandbox version
Oh, that's why it's because
of
it's still
like
early access.
yeah. So like there's actually gonna add humans. There's gonna be 2 different types of humans in it. There's gonna be like the everyday human, like now time human. That's gonna have like guns and stuff eventually. And then there's gonna be a more like Neanderthal humans. That's also gonna be in it. That's gonna be more, Neanderthal-y.
Oh, okay.
It's very interesting. It's a very chill game. And then me and Jake starting to. We have a couple people that joined. That's the reason I created that other voice chat
Yeah.
in my server.
How often are you guys even on it?
We play it every day, usually
Okay.
at night.
Okay. Yeah,
That's what
I
he's
could
actually. He
potentially.
sent me a Snapchat a while ago. He's just sitting on the screen waiting to play it here in a bit.
Right after you get off here. Well, I mean, I'm probably gonna go play some zombies once we're done with this. So,
Yeah, like
Probably
I
gonna
have
go do
I
something
have
stupid.
groceries here in an hour, so
what was that, Justin?
But I'm probably gonna go do something stupid. Who knows?
Oh, you've already done something stupid.
hey,
Might.
no, wear protection.
Well, okay, not that stupid, but
Yeah.
I might hop on like Assassin's Creed or something. But we'll see.
All right. Well, I'll look out for your stream later tonight, Justin. Again, you can
Sounds
follow
good.
Justin on the stream at Justin. You can plug it yourself.
Twitch.tv/rage _against _toast.
Underscore. You can also follow him on Twitter, which is what at tippet 24.
Yeah, it's 24. I did start a Rage Against Toast Twitter now.
Okay,
So
you have one. I was about to say,
yep.
if you want to go on my YouTube channel, which is a cookie named Joe, and look at any of our Fire Red Nuzlocke, which we need to still do more recordings for, by the way.
Yeah, I
Um,
keep forgetting about that.
I forgot about this podcast earlier, so I don't feel
Yeah, I
bad.
mean that's fine. I literally texted Colin like at 3, and I was like, "Hey, you gonna be ready for the podcast?" Thinking that he forgot. Yeah, no, we can do a recording tomorrow, maybe as long as you're both free.
Maybe, yeah, because I have a paper due Monday, and
Yeah,
I'm waiting
well,
for my roommate to come home tomorrow to help me finish it.
well,
I'm on
maybe,
page 7 of 10.
yeah,
So maybe tomorrow.
maybe tomorrow, so I can get another episode of that out. But yeah, so you've made a Rage Against Toast Twitter, which you're starting to get more Twitch followers, by the way. I noticed. Fuck you.
15 now.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm like, feeling like a big boy.
Um, and yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can always watch it live at twitch.tv/cookie named Joe. I've started to change all of my names to that, by the way, except for my Battlefront 2 name because it's on Julia's Origin account. You don't want to know what the name is for that.
I don't know. No, I kind of
Julia's
do.
submissive.
No, I'll tell you once I end the stream, but that's pretty
Okay.
good. All right, I'm gonna thank everybody for watching now, and we're gonna go ahead and end this here. Colin doesn't get to plug shit. Bye.